Now to the results of two new studies on fast food showing how much of it we're consuming these days and how to make healthier choices. So joining us to break it all down is ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Darien Sutton. Thanks for being here, Dr. Sutton. So the first study that we wanted to talk about, it looked at kids in fast food, and there's some encouraging news there.
Encouraging. The amount of fast food that teens are eating is on the decline. Janae, when you look at the recent years compared to a decade ago, this new data from the CDC National Center on Health Statistics, it looks at the average amount of fast food, the percent of calories that comes from that diet, and found that right now we're down to nearly 11.4%. Now, when you look at that a decade ago, that was as high as 14%. So we're seeing a shift toward healthier habits, and about 70% of teens are not eating fast food on any day, given day. Now, when you look at that number, 30% still are, but that also is an improvement. If you look a decade ago, it was as high as 36% were eating fast food in any given day. So we're seeing some improvements.
Okay, so definitely some encouraging news there. And there was a similar study looking at how much fast food adults eat.
Yeah.
What did that find?
We're finding that similar shifts across the board, Janae. So not just teens and adolescents, but also adults. We're seeing similar reductions in the amount of fast food that many are eating. And this is also including restaurant-grade fast food as well as pizza. And it's shifting toward more nutritious home-cooked meals. We saw this decline during the pandemic as more people stayed home, but we're seeing these numbers persist even after we shift back into post-pandemic times.
See, you asked me if I ate fast food, and then you threw in pizza, so now all of a sudden my answer's changing. Lots of us want to make sure, though, that we are eating a healthy diet. So help us make good choices. How do we choose wisely between eating some of the pizza but keeping it healthy, too?
I think most importantly, understanding that fast food is a great source for those bad things. We're talking about salt, sugar, fat. These are the key causes of high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol. Those are the main causes of heart disease, the leading cause of death. So you want to make sure that you're choosing options by paying attention to the label. And it's not to say throw out all fast food, but making healthier choices. When you get there, choosing grilled over crispy. Two chicken tenders, Janae, can have as much sodium that would be allotted for your entire day's amount of sodium.
Wow.
So you've already passed it before you even leave the restaurant. Choosing smaller portions and then customizing. Using your condiments on the side, it'll help you eat less.
All right, and then going for the water instead of the pop.
Of course, because you know a fountain soda has as much sugar for 3 days allotted sugar. So you want to make sure to guide yourself toward that seltzer.
That is a shocking way to put it.
Yeah.
Thank you for painting that picture for us, Dr.
Of course.
Sutton. We appreciate you.